is Kenneth. This is my wife Jane. I have 4 kids. The eldest is Clara, who is 10 years old, Christy, who is 9 years old, Carlos, who is 7 years old, and my last Keaton, who is 6 years old. After I left my army as a regular, I went to work in an interior design firm as a sales designer. I realized that it can't fulfill my dream, so I aspire to be a business owner myself. That's how my own business venture started. Initially, everything is fine because the passion is there. You put in a lot of hard work, just wanted to make it happen. So I got a very good wife who is also my assistant.
So I was full-time in the company to help on the admin and the account jobs. So after a few years later, when we had more and more kids, I had to
My name is Kenneth. This is my wife Jane. I have 4 kids. The eldest is Clara, who is 10 years old, Christy, who is 9 years old, Carlos, who is 7 years old, and my last Keaton, who is 6 years old. After I left my army as a regular, I went to work in an interior design firm as a sales designer. I realized that it can't fulfill my dream, so I aspire to be a business owner myself. That's how my own business venture started. Initially, everything is fine because the passion is there. You put in a lot of hard work, just wanted to make it happen. So I got a very good wife who is also my assistant.
So I was full-time in the company to help on the admin and the account jobs. So after a few years later, when we had more and more kids, I had to spend more time with them. So I went office after sending them to school. Still need to fetch them home. So it's not easy, but we have to make it because we are in the business together.
My dream is to retire early, so I realized that my own interior design business is not able to provide me with that kind of life. I wanted to have my own carpentry workshop to actually supply the products for my company. So the first business, I was in cooperation with one person. It failed quite badly, and I refused to give up. I started on the second one again. So we also lose about 100 over thousands in the second business. And when it comes to the third business, I decided to choose a more reputed company to cooperate with him. So it started well initially, but after about 1 year, my partner actually tells me that he wants to quit. I realized that everybody around me, including my employee, they are allowed to take leave, they are allowed to quit a job, except the boss that got to hang on to it. And even when on a carpentry workshop where I have a partner, my partner also mentioned that he wants to quit. This something really struck me that a change is needed.
He was always stressed. We come back and he was no mood to play all the kids. So the phone also keep ringing, even in the middle of the night. So it's very painful when you see that. So there's one time I remember my 5 years old kid, Carlos, pick up $10 from the piggy bank and give it to his daddy. Guess what he said? He said, "Daddy, this money is for you. Can you please don't go to work?" So we feel that there's something precious that money cannot have it. So it's important that we must spend more time with my kids.
I was introduced to Melaleuca during a job project, and to my surprise, my sis is actually a loyal customer who has been shopping at Melaleuca for the past 3 years. And they are so fantastically telling me how good, how effective it is, and how it's being eco-friendly. So that's how I decided to give it a try at Melaleuca business. In my previous businesses, I've been trying to help all my employees. But no matter how I help them, employee can never earn more than employer. This is the truth in all businesses. But in Melaleuca, when I bring my trusted buddy into Melaleuca, he actually earned more than me. When I started at Melaleuca, I would say that I did not do it 100% correct. I'm just doing it my own way. So what I think is right, I'll just go ahead until I actually go in and look into the brown box, whereby we have the business catalog, so we have the preferred customer catalog, we have the complaint catalog. So that's where I learned a lot about the business, especially the 7 critical activities inside the brown box. So basically that is the business kit. So I digest the entire book on the business. So that's how I actually put the 7 critical activities into action, and that's what really brings my business forward at Melaleuca. Melaleuca is indeed a very wonderful business. Okay, a lot of people think that Melaleuca is also busy, you got to keep enrolling customer. If you really go in and understand, the income that you have for this month basically is the residual effect of your past work last month. You are not worried. you feel that your income is secure because you get to manage your own time. So I just have to focus on finding customer. I just have to focus on engaging my customer, and the rest of the time belong to me and my family. I have not achieved my goal at Melaleuca, but actually I'm loving the journey, I'm loving the process. Because in the journey towards my goal, I actually got more time for my kids. I bring them for cruise, I really enjoy the moment with them and building the business at Melaleuca. Time for a family is too important. So I have time for my kids, I have time for my wife. My advice to everyone is that treat Melaleuca business as one of your children. You would want to see your children grow every day. You would want to care for your children. So care for Melaleuca business when you are in it. So end of the day, I got to control my own time and I still have the money that I needed. So I think Melaleuca actually gave me the time and the financial freedom that I need.